Good morning, everybody. It's Amy here from Pulse Dermatology and Laser. And I'm trying something completely new today, so please bear with me. I want to start a series where I am able to connect. I want to be able to connect with you. I want to be able to help you with your concerns and talk about different things that are achievable in non-surgical aesthetic procedures, how it can help you. And we treat the whole family from 6 years old to 86 years old and everything in between, from acne to veins to psoriasis, eczema, you name it. The list goes on, and I think it can be a little bit confusing. You get this sort of price list, or you look on a website and there's just so much on there. So I thought we're going to break it down a little bit and talk about things that are achievable in the wonderful things that are achievable in non-surgical aesthetic treatments. So today specifically, I think we'll target it to, and I'm thinking of the patients that's coming into my business, you know, the patients that have been with me for years, that have been really happy, and these are the women that I love to see. I love all my patients, but specifically today we're talking about women, working moms, full-time moms, you know, you're in your 30s, 40s, maybe even your 50s, and life is hectic. You are not only a daughter, but you're a mother. You've got to be a wife. You are the caregiver. You are the person that makes sure everyone in the family is healthy. But you've still got to look on point yourself. You're maybe not getting enough sleep. And all of a sudden you've hit this time where sort of from 35 to 40, you'll see that all of a sudden you start to age faster. You start to see that now you're getting a little bit more laxity in the skin, and everything starts to change. Your hormones start to change. The skin gets a lot thinner, and things start happening a lot faster. So you're sort of racing against the clock, but you still want to be at your best health possible. And so I work with a lot of women in this case, men as well, but today we're speaking about the women. There's so much that we can do. So we start by doing a full-on consultation. You come into my office, we have a chat. We talk about your history, your medical history, your lifestyle. What kind of work do you do? Are you spending a lot of time outside? Are you sleeping enough? Are you going to the toilet enough? What are the vitamins that you're on? What medications do you take? And we get a sort of a broad picture. Where have you been so far? What have you done in your skincare journey? What are you using? My patients will bring in products that they're using, and we specifically look at those ingredients, because at the end of the day, yes, there's a difference between cosmetic and cosmeceutical or pharmaceutical grade product, but we look at sort of what are you putting on your skin. And then I like to do a sort of manageable home care program. It's very, very important that you get at least a couple of medical actives in the skin. So I always say this, like the Holy Trinity, which is the human growth factor product that we'll put you on in the morning, a vitamin A in the evening, and a really good sunscreen. If you've got that sort of the Holy Trinity, you've got the basis for long-term anti-aging, because you're working on rebuilding your cells. It's something called extracellular matrix, and it's what happens when we age, is that extracellular matrix, which is like that living layer of the skin where all our healthy soup is in our skin. It starts to degrade, get thinner, and then our cells stop producing growth factors, and a lot of things happen in the skin, and your cell communication slows down, and so we start to age. So we want to work at rebuilding that, so that you've got a healthy base for anything that you do. And then I would put patients on a vitamin A in the evening, because that's really good, nice for resurfacing the skin and getting rid of damage that's there. Please take a note that vitamin A is fantastic, but as soon as you stop it, you go immediately down to baseline. That is why I want patients to be on a human growth factor, because that is more conducive to long-term anti-aging. So patients will come in, we'll do an assessment. Then I will literally get my patient to sit on the bed with a mirror and a lamp over them, and they will do their own assessment, because I do not believe in scaring a patient, saying this is under your skin and you should worry about things that you don't even see. I believe when you look in the mirror, what's bothering you is what we should address. Now, we don't speak about hate in my treatment room. Everything is, you know, from a loving, and it's all about, you know, rebuilding your self-worth as well. So we don't break ourselves down in my treatment room. It's all about building ourselves up. But we start from the top of your face, you work your way down, and you tell me what's bothering you, if you had a magic wand. We don't do it every time, but in the beginning, just for me to hear what you see. I am not someone who's going to point something out and say, oh, but you should do that, or you should do that, because I don't believe in breaking people down. And if that sunspot never ever bothered you, then why should I make it bother you now? So we address what your needs are. And from there, I will do an assessment of my patients. Now, and then we'll make a plan. So and the plan will be options. Like, I will give you options. Like, this treatment will do this treatment will do that, and that treatment will do that. And I will educate you, and these are the costs involved, and this is how fast it's going to give you a result, and this is how much downtime is going to be there. And together we will work out what's the best thing for your lifestyle, for your budget, for your hot date in the diary, be it a wedding or a birthday or whatever, what you want to work towards. And we will walk that path together, and it will be manageable. So patients generally come in maybe in the beginning once or twice a month, and then eventually we get you in like once every quarter to sort of maintain that. I'm specifically talking about patients that these women don't want to go down the surgical route. They want their skin to regenerate itself. They want to stop the prospect of going for surgery as long as possible, and there is so much you can do. So if you have a look, let me try and share the screen with you. Please bear with me. It did not work earlier, so let me just see here. This is the kind of result you can get. Now, I treated this patient myself. She is an amazing, amazing woman. She's very, very intelligent. She didn't want to do Botox and fillers and threads. She wanted to go really as non-invasive as possible without putting any toxins in. So really working on a skin health point of view. And we did a combination, there's no surgery involved here, of microneedling with pharmaceutical grade vitamins that we needled into the skin. And then we did Alma Laser's near-infrared skin tightening laser, and we alternated the two of those. She went on her Holy Trinity growth factor, vitamin A, and a good sunscreen at home. And this was the result after a year. The nice thing about this, the really amazing thing, obviously you can see the jawline. Look how much tighter that is. Just her skin is glowing. She looks fresh. She's had such an amazing result. You can't really see around the eyes there, but if you have a look there, the crepey skin around the eyes is so much better. Her neck just looks so much tighter. She's a little bit pinkier because she just had a heat treatment on her skin. And I was like, oh my gosh, did you lie and have surgery? And she's like, when could I? You saw me every month. So really, really, you can see there's no scarring. The wonderful thing is, this has actually rebuilt her actual skin. So when you have surgery, and I do refer, and I work closely with plastic surgeons, and it's got its place, but this is for patients that want that non-surgical treatment. When you have a plastic surgery, you're literally just pulling the skin away, but the skin isn't healthy. We have rebuilt her skin. It is healthier, it is younger, and now she comes in sort of every now and then, so every now and then, every so often, for a treatment to sort of maintain that, because I believe it's like drilling for oil. When you want to get collagen in the beginning, you want to go deeper, 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 and accumulate collagen, and then once you've sort of saturated the skin, we don't stop the clock forever, you know, but we can sort of top up your treatments after that. So this is just an idea of what you can do when you really want to commit to a long-term anti-aging program. And I can tailor things for you. You may need 2 of this and 2 of this and 2 of that, and tailor it to what your needs are, because every patient is different. We don't all need 6 of one treatment, and it's really not a one-size-fits-all when it comes to patients. We really need to tailor it to what your skin needs. And that is what we do at Pulse. And it's something that I really enjoy. My patients become like family to me. I've got wonderful, wonderful humans that come in, and And you know, it's such a privilege to be able to do this, and I absolutely love it. So I'm always studying further, and I also train nationally to doctors and surgeons all over the country, and in skin regeneration treatments and in wound care and stuff like that. So it's about me imparting my knowledge, me really listening to what your needs are, and sort of walking that journey with you. So if you've got questions, please comment and ask me, or send me a private message. Set up an appointment. We can have a sort of 30-minute sort of little chat and go through things. It's a really safe environment. And really non-judgmental. I believe it's about inner and outside healing, and we do everything from just a discussion to a holistic nutraceuticals, treating yourself from the inside, home care treatments, non-surgical treatments. We obviously do Botox and fillers and all of that, but in this specific case study, I just wanted to just speak about what her journey was. And I really hope that we can help you. We have got a team of medical aesthetic therapists. We all take on each patient as a team, and really want to walk that path with you. I hope you all have a beautiful day and that this was helpful. And if you've got questions, please don't be shy. We are here to help. We're passionate about what we do, and we can't wait to see you at our practice, Pulse Dermatology and Laser. Be blessed.